guys, today is going to be my monthly wax meltdown video. This is where I show you guys what I've melted for the previous month. So this of course is going to be for April. Just share with you what I thought. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to start first with the one Yankee melt that I had here. This is Beach Walk. And Beach Walk, I can't remember the notes on it, but it's just basically beachy scent. It's like one of those oceanic scents, but this one I really liked because it was a little bit sweeter. So I don't know, it's like a little bit sweeter, still kind of fresh, but not super like pungent ocean scent. But it smelled really good. I actually really enjoyed this scent, and it did give a pretty good throw. So, enjoyed that one. Then, the other one I have here, which I only melted one, is from Sugar and Spice Gourmet Soy. This is Strawberry Fruit Loops State Fair Funnel Cake, and this is a blend that I created on her site, because as you know, on Sugar and Spice you can blend your own scents. And this one I loved. I absolutely love this scent. Like, you smell the funnel cake right off the bat, and when it's melting, that's also the first thing that comes through, but you still smell the Fruit Loops. You can smell that strawberry in there. And this is one that I will melt this like during the spring, but I also really like this scent in the fall too. For me, that funnel cake scent, I just really like the funnel cake scent. So I may try that out with some other blends, but really enjoyed that one. And that one was an excellent thrower. Now we'll talk about Back 40 Wax Company. So this is one of the ones I bought. This was Diamond Girl. And I'm really sorry I can't remember the scent notes for this, but this was one that the up here was busted. So I had to kind of melt it pretty quickly. But this smelled really good. It was kind of a clean scent. And I did enjoy it, but it wasn't super strong. That's one of the things I noticed with this. And the Back 40 Wax Company, I'm still kind of on the fence. I have a couple more things to melt from them. This one did smell good. It just was not very strong for me. Next, I have Dream On, and this was one of those typical kind of nighttime scents, and it smelled really good, and I liked it. I melted it in my bedroom, and the hot plate I have in my bedroom is 20 watts, but it just wasn't very strong. I mean, I have a pretty big bedroom, but I usually don't have a problem getting wax to throw, at least throughout my bedroom. A lot of times it creeps out. But this one just wasn't very strong. So, I mean, I liked it, but it probably wouldn't be a repurchase for me. It just didn't really stand out. Next, I have quite a few from 30th Street Wax, and I will start with this one. And I love 30th Street Wax for putting their their scent descriptions on here, because sometimes, you know, after a month of melting, like, I'm not someone who really keeps notes, and yeah, sometimes you just forget. You forget the scent notes, and you kind of have to sniff it. But this one was Kokomo Keys, and as you can see, this was key lime pie, glazed 7-Up pound cake, and vanilla wafer cookies, and this one was amazing. I absolutely loved this scent. It was like a really yummy bakery lime scent. I didn't get a ton, like, I definitely got the lime, and it was not like a fruity lime. It was definitely like that bakery lime, but I got a lot of the vanilla cookie and pound cake. Not a whole lot of like a pie note, like not really a crust note, but this one was amazing. I absolutely loved it. And this one, it was a good thrower. It wasn't anything amazing. It wasn't traveling all over the place, but I melted this downstairs in my kitchen, and it did throw really well in the kitchen. And I did get a day's worth of melting out of it. So for me, that's pretty good. So I enjoyed this one, and I have a couple more of those. Really like that scent. This next one, I was so disappointed in. I melted 2 of them. So I have 2 of them here. This was Romeo and Juliet, and I was really on the fence about trying this because I've never tried pistachio and wax before, and I wanted to try it, but, you know, I was just worried, you know, when you haven't tried a certain scent, you know, it is worrisome. Sometimes you don't know what it's going to smell like. It can kind of be off-putting and sometimes, you know, make you not want to buy it, but I did go ahead and get this, and I actually bought 2 of them. I loved this scent, you guys. Like, I really liked it a lot. The pistachio pudding was amazing. You could smell that buttercream frosting. You could get the cake note. It was just a lovely vanilla pistachio cake scent. But it did not throw well for me at all. I would catch little whiffs of it here and there, but this was just a really poor thrower. It wasn't so bad that I couldn't smell it, but yeah, it just didn't throw very well for me. Like, on a scale of like 1 to 5, I'd probably give this like a 2, and that is saying a lot because 30th Street throws really well for me usually. So I was just really disappointed in the throw of this because it smelled so good. I wanted to smell it. Like, this was one of those scents I wanted to like engulf my head or whatever, but I just couldn't smell it very well. So I would definitely probably purchase it again because that's how much I liked it. And I mean, it's obviously it's cured for a very long time. And I don't know, maybe it needs to cure longer. I don't know, maybe I should have melted it earlier. What do you guys think? I don't know, but thoroughly enjoyed this scent. I really liked it, and this has definitely encouraged me to want to try other pistachio scents. Next, from 30th Street, I have Inconceivable, and this is one that I melted last month, I believe. This was Tropical Banana, Ruby Red Grapefruit, and Sweet Classic Bubblegum. And I think in my last empties, I talked about how the Ruby Red Grapefruit really came out, and this wasn't very sweet. This month, I don't know if it was the extra month of cure time for this one. This one was so on point. I loved it. The sweetness that I was talking about I wasn't getting last month, I got in this one. I could smell the bubble gum. I could get that banana really strong. It was sweet. It was tart. It was fruity. It was amazing. I really, really liked this scent. And it's a really good, like, summer scent. Like, I mean, that's what it smells like. It smells like summer, and I really enjoyed it. So that would definitely be a repurchase. Next here, I have Jerry Garcia. This is Dancing Gummy Bears and Far Out Dragon Fruit. I really enjoyed this one as well. This was a true gummy bear scent. It was super juicy, fruity candy scent, and it was definitely gummy bears. This one threw amazingly well. Yeah, it was just really great. I mean, you get the dragon fruit in there, but that gummy bear candy really stands out, and to me, it's really authentic, and it smelled really good. And I think I have either 1 or 2 more of those 2 to get through. Next, I have November Norway. November Norway, I've talked about before, French vanilla, vanilla bean, nutmeg, and caramel. I really enjoy November Norway, and I enjoy it because it smells so good. This is just one of those really great vanilla scents. If you like vanilla and you kind of like that bakery type of vanilla, you would absolutely love this. Adding the caramel to this scent just really brings out other notes in the vanilla. It's just a more, to me, like more of a bakery, more intense, creamier vanilla scent than your typical vanilla. It's different, but I love it. I love November Norway. It's one of my favorites from her. And then the last one from 30th Street I have is Cliffs of Insanity, and this is Gain Island Fresh Type, Lemon, Grapefruit, and Clementine. This is just your typical laundry scent. I absolutely loved it, though. That grapefruit and that clementine and that lemon, those citrus fruits really added something to this scent. So I really enjoyed it. I melted this just on a day of cleaning. And, I mean, I like laundry scents where, I mean, it smells like laundry, but it's not necessarily like someone walks in your house and is like, oh, you must be doing laundry. Like, I just want people to walk in my house and think it smells good. And for me, that's what this one did. Let me see if I can get this back focusing. Come on. There we go. But it's just a really good scent. Like I said, it's just that kind of laundry with those citrus fruits. So just a nice, clean, fresh scent. If you like fresh, clean scents like that, you would definitely enjoy this. I really liked that one. Then I have some from Better Homes and Gardens. I have 3 clamshells here I got through. The first one is Chilled Cherry Limeade. This is everything. I love this scent so much. First off, let me say this is an insane thrower. Like, this is one that is going to knock you out if you put it in a small room or a small space. I put this downstairs in my kitchen, and my downstairs is open concept, so everything is open, and it filled the room everywhere. So 2 cubes of this filled up that area, and it was amazing. It's definitely that cherry limeade scent. You get that that juicy cherry scent. You get the tartness of the lime. You even get a little bit of effervescence, and I just enjoyed it. I think I have one more backup of this, and this is one I am definitely going to pick up a lot of. It's hoard worthy to me because I love this scent. It's so good. Definitely recommend checking that one out. The next one I have here that I finished up is Hawaiian Pineapple Cilantro, and this is from last year. I liked this. I will say, when I melted this on its own, I mean, I do like the scent. It's a good pineapple scent. But as the day went on, melting it on its own, I just found it to be a little bit waxy smelling, if you know what I mean. I think you guys know what I'm talking about, where you can smell the scent, but you can definitely smell that kind of like Crayola wax scent. It still smelled good. Like I said, the pineapple and cilantro definitely came out, and this is one that's really strong on the pineapple, and the cilantro is in the background. So it's a really good scent, but yeah, I would actually repurchase this, but I would repurchase it for blending purposes, which I'm going to talk about now, because this other clam I have here, Georgia Peach Tea, I loved this one too. This, to me, did not smell like tea, but I will say, when I melted this, I felt like the peach came out a lot more with this scent. So, like, just smelling it, even on cold right now, smelling the clamshell, like, I definitely don't get tea. Like, I don't get tea. I get, like, some type of perfumey scent. But, I don't really smell peach. But when I melted this, the peach really came out. Now, what I will say is, I combined these two, so I blended these, and I really liked this scent together. So it was an extremely sweet scent. I'll tell you that right off the bat. So if you're not into sweet scents, you would not like these blended. But to me, the pineapple just really added something to this peach tea scent, and this really added something to the pineapple. And when I blended these together, as they were melting throughout the day, I did not get that Crayola waxy scent that I talked about. But I really liked these combined. I would definitely repurchase this again, and I would definitely repurchase this again for blending. So enjoyed both of those. Now I have some hand soaps. The first one I have here is from Bath & Body Works Foaming Hand Soap, and this is in Rain-Kissed Leaves. And this is green leaves, crisp watercress, and delicate petals in summer rain. That's just what it smelled like. It's a rain scent. This is not something I would seek out. If it happened to be on clearance or on sale, maybe I'd pick it up, but it's not really a favorite for me. Next one I have here is Summer Sale, and this one, where's the notes for this? Oh, there it is. Salty Air, Pink Peppercorn, and Blonde Woods. This is definitely a masculine scent, so this one was at my husband's sink, and I mean, it smells good, but it's definitely a cologne-y masculine scent, so you're not going to get, like, a girly or, like, soapy scent from this. It's not a favorite. I bought these summer sales because during the semi-annual sale, these were the only ones that were 75% off, and I figured it's just soap. You know, we can pick it up. But it's definitely not a favorite. Definitely not one I would seek out. But, I mean, if your husband likes to use Bath & Body Works soap, this would be a good one for him. It is a good masculine scent. The last soap I finished up was this one. This is Beach Bellini, and this one is, focus here, I can't see, maybe it's the white throwing it off, I don't know. Sorry guys, this camera, I tell you. There we go. White Peach Citrus Nectar and Sun-Soaked Tea, and I honestly can't remember what this smelled like. Oh yeah. Yeah, this one was nice. And with this one, you definitely get a tea scent. So that is definitely present in this soap. You get the peach, you get the tea. What else is in here? There is definitely a tartness to this, which I imagine is coming from the citrus. I will say, however, even though this does smell good, it's not a favorite for me. I take Peach Bellini over Beach Bellini any day of the week. I did like it. Again, not one I would seek out, though, that I would just want to have. And then last here, I have a couple candles that I got through. Obviously, you can see that did not go too well because they both ended up on the warmer. This first one here is from Walmart. I bought this last Christmas, and this is Spreading Holiday Cheer. And where's the notes? The notes on here are citrus, berry, and ginger. This had puny wicks. You can see there. I mean, obviously it went on the warmer, so it probably looks worse, but I couldn't get these to stay lit. So when I first started burning this candle, it smelled really, really good. And then it kind of started getting that, like kerosene smell or chemically smell. And then the wick started to go, so I was like, forget this, and I put it on the melter. And this smelled so good on the melter. You know what? I will say, anytime I take a candle that's kind of starting to have that kind of chemical smell and put it on the melter, that chemical smell goes away immediately. So the chemical smell must come from the wicks. I don't know, because anytime I have taken a candle that had that smell to it, because I can't stand that smell, it gives me a headache. So immediately once a candle starts doing that, it goes on my warmer because I can't handle it. But every time I've done that, I get the true scent of the candle, and it almost makes me like, dang, this is what it was supposed to smell like burning. It's so off. But this one smelled really good. There's still some fragrance in this, but it really wasn't very strong on my candle warmer, so I didn't feel the need to, like, you know, keep prolonging the process. But it still reminds me of Peach Bellini a little bit. I mean, I know peach isn't in the notes, but it reminds me of that. It smells like a just yummy drink. That's what it smells like. And I did like it. I would not repurchase it strictly because the wicks were crap. And even on the candle warmer, although it smelled good on the candle warmer, it was not a strong thrower. So that is that. And then last, I have Bath & Body Works Sparkling Pear Riesling. Everyone knows what this is, but let's take a look. California pears, Riesling grapes, honeyed oak. I really loved this scent, but it had to go on the candle warmer as well. It started getting that gross kerosene smell. Like, I didn't have too much of a problem with the wicks here. They were getting a little puny, and then they fixed themselves, and then they started getting puny again. But it's just that kerosene smell. Like, I can't handle that. When a candle starts to soot or it starts to get that weird, wacky smell, I just don't have the patience for it, which is part of the reason I'm still more prone to melt versus burn. I just don't have the patience for candles, I'm starting to find. I haven't purchased any. I got on this kick, and I bought some Yankee candles, my first Yankee candles, bought those, and bought some Bath & Body Works candles. I didn't have any huge collection. I probably had like 20 candles. And I gave a couple away as gifts. And I think now I have maybe like 5 back there or something. And I just have not even had the desire to buy more candles because I love the candle for the look of it, you know. It's really pretty on a gloomy day or at nighttime. It's just really pretty, but I just don't have the patience for babysitting candles. Like, I want a candle I can just light and be done with it. I don't want to have to worry about it. So when they start just acting up, they have to go to the warmer. And like I said, it's completely like taken that desire from me that I had initially to just want to have candles. I still just prefer melting because for me personally, it's just annoying. Like, I can't stand dealing with it. Anyhow, Sparkling Pear Riesling was amazing. When I put it on the candle warmer, it was amazing. Smelled so good. And this one threw a little bit better on the candle warmer than it did burning. And it smells good. Like, I love it. So, I don't know. I wish Bath & Body Works made melts that were inexpensive. So, but I really like this scent. Again, it's a good one. The burn was crap. So, gotta do what we gotta do. So, anyhow, that is it. That's it for my empties. In all honesty, guys, like, I haven't been purchasing wax, that much. I placed an order with the Bathing Garden. I am honestly considering purchasing from Destination Wax. She's all the rage right now, and I went and looked at her scent list, and she does have a few things that I'm interested in. I don't know how quickly that will occur. Like I said, I didn't just buy it with the Bathing Garden. I probably bought from the Bathing Garden maybe 3 weeks ago, so that'll be coming soon. But I really don't have any ideas for videos, which is why you haven't been seeing any. I'm not, it's not that I don't want to do any videos. I just don't really have any ideas of what to do. I do my empties because I know it is helpful, and whenever I do buy something, I do haul it on YouTube. So, if you guys have ideas for videos, I am fully open for suggestions, except for candle reviews, which I explained before. But basically, candle reviews are not my thing. First of all, I'm getting sick of burning candles, and second of all, like I said, I just don't think my nose is experienced enough to be giving, scent notes and stuff, and people depending on what I say. But it's too much pressure for me. Anyhow, but like I said, if you guys have any ideas other than that, please let me know. Or there's something you want to see, please let me know. Yeah. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.